Morning, everybody. It's getting darker on my way to work, so this video is kind of dark too. Anyway, yeah, so the messaging that I've been getting on my way to work this morning is about sharing your personal truth, sharing your voice, and trying to collect it all as it's in my head. I think that there are a lot of people, actually in my experience, I know that there are times personally, and then I've had actually people in meetings nudge me and say, hey, say this, or what about this? And they're wanting me to voice in the meeting or in the class or whatever platform it may be, in a group setting. They're wanting me to share that message for them. And what I want to say about that is that's not my message to share. That's their message to share. And there have been times in meetings where I want to say something and I hesitate out of fear of judgment, that what I'm saying isn't going to be right, or what I'm saying is going to be judged in one way, shape, or form. And one of the best pieces of advice that I received when I became a manager was that if there's something I'm feeling needs to be said, let me reword it. I'm representing my unit. I'm representing mental health in the Owatonna Hospital, or at that time it was in Faribault, but also now in the Faribault Hospital. So I am the voice, I am the advocate, right? So as a nurse, we learn that we are advocating for our patients when we're in direct patient care and in leadership. But at the same time, when you move into a higher level where you've got not only now patient care that you're working with, but also your employees and your teams and your department, you're also now the voice and the advocate for that department. So there should be, I don't want to shit on myself, there is usually something that I have to contribute, to advocate for my department, for my teams, for my patients in every meeting that I'm in. I'm the voice of mental health. I'm the voice of patient care for mental health. I'm the voice of team, not just nursing, but there's a lot of roles in the team that we have on our unit. So I'm that voice, and if I don't be that voice, nobody else is going to be that voice. Okay, so there's one part of it. Another part of it, we are all born with our unique voice. We all come to earth. This is now this is a personal truth that I've developed, this is a personal truth that I've come to know that is true for me, and I've seen it be true for others through things that I've learned, through my personal growth, through life experience. It's a personal truth for me that I am here to share a unique expression. And when others have the courage to also be their authentic selves, and see, my throat is tightening up, and you hear that it's got a little bit of gravelly. That's because I'm moving. I'm having fear of judgment as I say this, and that energy is moving up and out. The throat chakra is the chakra that helps govern your personal truth and your voice. Anyway, we all come here with our unique expression, and it takes courage. It takes courage to be your authentic self. And when others we help each other out by being our authentic self, because when others share their expression, share their truth by asking questions or by sharing what their experiences have been, it inspires and triggers parts in others, it like activates things in others, like, oh my gosh, I never thought of it that way before, and thank you for sharing that. because now I see things differently. I have my paradigm has shifted for the way I live. So that's, for me, that helps me. Doesn't help me. It's how do I say this? That helps us all. It helps me to see how we are all one. We're all coming from source. Again, this is my truth. You may have different beliefs, and if this doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. We're all coming from one source, and we are all, through that source, individually experiencing the possibilities of what that source can be. Source is expanding through our experiences on earth, and through each of our, so we're individual, right? I'm here in an individual body, but energetically, if you could actually see the field, we're all, it's soup, right? But I'm the concentrated version of this particular part of source here in this body, experiencing itself through my consciousness, and we experience other people's consciousness. So now I'm getting off on a tangent. I'm going to try and bring it back in. Hopefully through my rambling, you're understanding what I'm trying to say, that we each have our own authentic self to be, our own authentic voice to express, and through expressing our voice, we help others to grow and experience their selves more deeply, while at the same time expanding consciousness as a whole. Okay, so there that is. So the whole point of all of this is that when you are feeling that you have something to share, share it. Find the courage to share it. Maybe you will experience judgment, and that gives you an opportunity to grow through that and find ways to move beyond what others are judging you, because that's their own, we can't control what others are thinking and doing, but if you can find peace and centeredness in expressing your authentic self, regardless of what others may be saying or doing, you're going to grow beyond that. You're going to rise above the judgment. How else can I express that? And it's not that you're better than anyone else, because we're all judging at different times in our lives too, which is also an opportunity for us to go inward and reflect on why we might be judging. It usually has something to do with the fact that we're judging ourselves in that same way. Anyway, please share your own voice. Oh, and by the way, there's a difference between sharing your inspired voice and sharing your fearful voice. So a fearful voice is going to be where you're probably trying to, when you're sharing it, like if I were to speak up in a meeting and try and pick apart and tear down everything that this person is sharing, maybe it's a new initiative, and I'm like, well, this isn't going to work, and this isn't going to work, this isn't going to work. That's not sharing your inspired voice. That's sharing your fearful voice. And that can be helpful too, if you're recognizing that, oh, crap, this is my fearful voice coming out. Okay, I need to take a step back. What am I afraid of? How can I open myself up to the information that's coming to me? Does it resonate? Actually, some of it kind of does, and I can start to work with it in this way. Baby steps, right? Or it doesn't resonate. Okay, maybe this isn't the right meeting for me to be in if it's not resonating. Maybe I need to, maybe there are other things I can do to align with it. I just need some time to align with it. Or maybe it doesn't resonate at all, and it's helping me to move my energy in a different direction, whatever that may look like. So, okay. Anyway, have a great day, everyone. Bye.